Alright, how's it going, everybody? It's been a couple days. Work? Never mind that. But I'm here. You guys texted or commented a lot about asking about one of my guys' origins. The guy I said his name was Krait. And so, I'm gonna give you a bit of a Krait lore dump right here, right now. So to start off, this is Krait as we know him today. And a lot of you are asking about his name specifically. So, we gotta turn the clock back all the way to the first creation of my boy right here. So it all really started here, with my first original character, who was my own, like, Spider-Man character, who was based off a jumping spider from a specific region in the Middle East. And I can't remember the name. I've since moved on from this guy. I haven't drew him or thought about him in a long time, but this is the starting point. This is where I got the initial animal inspiration here. Now we're moving on to Krait himself. This is Krait's first ever design. This was the first idea I ever had for him. And now, I'll get into some of the specifics, as this outfit is very telling of these. So, the name Krait, let me move myself real quick, right here. As you can see there, that's where his name is. It comes straight from the snake, the banded Krait snake, one of the most dangerous snakes of all time. And, as you can read in the bottom here, its venom essentially paralyzes you with a neurotoxin. So I use that in a way that Krait was a martial artist from like an old village. He was essentially the town's protector, and he learned the way of the snake because it was his family's tree, and he was named Krait because he used his own technique, akin to like how in Avatar: The Last Airbender, Aang creates his own technique with like the air scooter he can make. So he essentially makes his own technique using the way of the snake, combining it with other martial arts to essentially hit what would be your key points to paralyze you. Think Ty Lee in Avatar, if you don't know what I'm talking about. She essentially finds your weak points. They are called like key points, I think, in the show. I haven't watched it in like a couple of years. I know, sacrilegious, but essentially he'll do that and paralyze you, and that's how you get the name Krait. Here's an early digital drawing I did just on my phone with my finger because I don't really have an iPad yet, but I tried to make it so that he comes from the region the Krait snake is, and I used the black and yellow as you saw in the Krait snake's design. Obviously different because I'm not skilled enough to make that striped pattern look good, to be honest. At least no, I wasn't at this point. Then you get a bunch of trial and error and what have you, and eventually you end up back here with OG Krait, or well, not OG Krait, current Krait. Essentially, I mean, you can still see he has that snake design wrapped around his over-to-the-top hoodie, but he's gone for a much more modern tech, cyberpunk-ish kind of vibe, which is simply because I changed the environment I'm writing the story in, because I felt trapped. I'm not knowledgeable enough in how Eastern Asian villages used to be back when I wanted the story to be set in, so I'm playing to my strength. I'm moving the story up to modern day to just make it easier for me to write, because I'm still learning more about the past, and I want to like actually know what I'm talking about when I'm writing it. I don't want to write from a point of ignorance and just be totally wrong. And worst of it all, if I happen to use stereotypes that could be offensive that I don't know about, I don't want that. So I'm moving to where I do know, and that's where you get modern Krait. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know, and more videos coming tomorrow.